I'm not sure if this stuff just happens to me or if it's just like this grand coincidence, or if the one who likes to laugh also becomes the brunt of the jokes. So I've needed for a while a MRI on my back. And because I have a pre-existing health condition, I can't lay flat for 30 minutes. That's a fact. So I've been back and forth with the doctors, my primary, the insurance company, with getting approved the stand-up MRI. So I talked to one of the secretaries on the phone last week. We get it approved. She asked me for the reason that I want to do a stand-up and not a lay down. And I let her know I have this condition and I can't lay down for 30 minutes flat, totally flat. Okay, fine. So she we make the appointment, et cetera, and I get to the office and I'm looking through my file, my address, my, et cetera, make sure everything's correct. And on my file, they have reason for stand-up MRI, severely claustrophobic. So I told the girl, that's not correct. This is the reason. But I'm thinking to myself, like, man, the whole office, all these young people think at least, that I'm terrified to get into I'm scared of the doctor and I'm terrified to get into the lay down MRI. So I'm thinking about this, right? Obviously, as a guy, especially, you're thinking like, I'm thinking at least, man, the whole office thinks I'm like scared of the doctor. Which nobody's crazy about the doctor, right? But no, you go and you get it done. So I get into the room, I change, they give me the gown to put on, and this young man, probably in his mid-30s, very, very nice, very calm, puts me into like this telephone booth type of thing and starts the MRI. Flicks the TV on, and it's the Golden Girls. I've never in my life watched a full episode of the Golden Girls. I've probably seen, little clips here and there. But in this episode of the Golden Girls that I'm watching for the first time ever, one of the old ladies is severely afraid of going to the doctor. And I'm thinking, like, is this a coincidence? Or, like, what's the deal with this? So, okay, fine. So I'm like reading between the lines. I'm like, is this office trying to like make fun of me? Or like, what's the deal? So, okay, fine. I'm just sitting there watching, all these noises going on. And then in the episode, she goes to the doctor the first time and then she's terrified to go back and get the results. So I'm like, no, they're like trying to clown me. This office is like really trying to make fun of me and clown me about this whole stand-up MRI thing. So the thing finishes, and I walk out. The young man comes to get me. I walk out, and I'm like, "Was that like on? Did you guys say, is that on purpose?" And he's like, "Well, what do you mean?" He gets all nervous, obviously. And I'm like, "No, the Golden Girls. The whole episode was about this lady being scared of going to the doctor." And it's like 25 minutes, so I didn't get to see the end of the episode. So he's like, "No, he's laughing. It's just, I guess, just a weird coincidence." So then I'm thinking like, I want to know what happens. So I'm like, could I hang out and just watch the end? It's the last 5 minutes. And so I stand there in my gown, me and him, and we watch the end of the Golden Girls.